There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand, greatest gift of all. We can't go on.
Kidding, Roger. Preach it.
God's great big family and the truth. You know, love is all we need.
We are the
The ones that make a brighter screen.
So let's start with it. Our children.
We are the ones that make a brighter screen.
Come on now.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
right. That's right. Welcome to
We were live?
Tri-Virtual Roundtable.
Welcome to Tri-Virtual Roundtable.
Are we
Welcome.
live? Yes. Welcome, everybody.
Episode 15.
Hey,
Episode
Devin,
15.
turn your volume up. Your volume's a little low.
See, now you tell me.
It's a little low.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that's me.
Oh, yeah. All right. So how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Tri-Virtual Roundtable, episode number 15.
Is it really 15?
Yeah, it is 15.
Where's-
I
hit
know.
the button,
I
hit
just
the
did it a
button,
second
hit the
ago. All right.
It's
Go
like
ahead.
almost 4 months.
All right, guys. Well, today we decided to make a little step today, and we're going there. We're racism. What is it? Why are we why is it such a big deal? Why do people use that as a way to get back at people sometimes, or excuses, or what reasons? We want to talk about it today, all of it, with all you guys.
Well, who's going to start it out?
Well, first, let's integrate it into the multiverse real quick for like
Mhm.
2 minutes.
Mhm.
What do we think about racism in the multiverse? We all have avatars. We really can't see each other. We can't base anybody by our looks exactly unless we put our face on there.
I'm glad you're talking about that because that was something I was going to talk about as well.
got
But
one,
keep
too?
going.
Well, and I was going to say we can kind of tell by voices, right?
Mhm.
Right.
You could think, oh, that person sounds Egyptian or whatever,
Mhm.
right? So I just threw that one out there. I don't
We know.
I don't know. Or
I
Irish.
think that was quite obvious.
Right. There's British people you hear, you can tell
Right.
where people are from, but you can't see them. So you can't
Right.
really base anything on their race right away.
Right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that because that kind of brings me why I went up to Washington this past week to visit Iceman, because I was talking to somebody else about this. If you were to like check the boxes, I think I was talking to you too, Iceman, about, if we were to be hanging out somewhere, me and my friends or whatever, Iceman would not be one that I'm going to just automatically go and say, oh, this is going to be my best friend. This is going to be my buddy and we're going to hang out. We were able to build a relationship. I didn't see him. There was no judgment on visual. All I had to go on was, how does he treat me? How cool is he? What do we have in common? How do we interact? How do we help each other? And all of that clicked. All of those boxes clicked great. And then the other stuff that came into play is like, whatever. These other things are way
Secondary.
more important. The fact that he cares, the fact that I can get that without even seeing him. And then once I saw him, it didn't matter what he looked like or.
It was like, ew. But still, he
Well,
cool.
you did have a problem with me being in a wheelchair. You're like, oh, you're crippled. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, yeah, I didn't tell you that I lost my leg. But other than the disabled part of it, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Really? You go. That's what that is all false. Those are lies all the way from.
He almost picked me up, hugging me out of the chair. Like, I was like, he's lifting me up. I don't know what's going on.
I was a little excited. Okay.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was happy to see you. And it was a really great meeting. Again, the whole family, Angie, Dylan, Emma, Richard, everybody.
And even my friends, he met my friends,
John, all you guys that were just welcoming me in, and it was just a great time. Tracy, see, I'm going to do the thing and forget people.
Connor, Taylor,
Jasmine, Taylor. I got it.
all right.
Loki.
You don't need to go to the dogs. You don't need to go to the
You are
dogs.
not going to spend half the podcast.
Aria, thank you. Shut up. All right, Doc, you're up.
So I know. Well, I'm not going to do that other thing just yet. We'll do that later. But here's the
Multiverse.
thing.
Yeah.
Multiverse. So racism. Okay. I'm not going to be too opinionated with racism.
No,
Okay.
actually, I have
Yes,
some
I am.
questions
Because
for
if
you.
you're racist, you're dumb.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, listen. So here's the thing. I was in our little zombie thing in Multiverse, and there was two Spanish guys. They were obviously Spanish. I don't know where they were from. So
What did you say, Mike?
I'm an info person in the Multiverse. And guys, anybody that's new to the program understand Multiverse is a VR platform. We all met through the virtual world, and we're gonna have podcasts showcasing some of the real cool things in the virtual world. There you go. Here, I like to show mine too. You know, Big Daddy. Yeah, and I'm not racist just because I have a black one covering a white, Oculus. Okay.
Right.
So
Are you sure about that?
I know, right? So here's the thing. I'm in there and I'm trying to help these guys. And I said, hey, is there anything you guys need? You don't understand anything about the platform? I think they said, shut up, N-word. Now hold up. So
I was called that too in there.
Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. I'm trying to help you with the platform. And because of my deep, sultry voice, who assume I'm black because I have an avatar.
Soothing.
And they said, I swear, with not even a hesitation, shut up, N-word. Now, the original black man in me wants to go upside the head with a baseball bat, but then I recognize I'm 55 years old and I ain't got that kind of energy, and I probably lose the fight. So that allows me.
Not
anymore.
anymore.
VR chat, same thing. People call you the N-word.
Yep.
Shut up. Out of nowhere.
Sorry about that, Tay. Sorry, you were one of the last ones that I
was going to
named off.
mention
I'm
that
sorry.
when we had a break.
Yeah,
but
and
you interrupted Doc.
What's up, Rolo?
Anyway,
Yeah.
What's up, Rolo? So
Anyway,
so I know we're going to get into more racism and things we've experienced and stuff like that, but
so I have a question for you, Doc, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Specifically in Multiverse, have you experienced racism with your plots or with
Multiverse platform?
People, yes, in the Multiverse platform. No,
man,
no
we got all love in Multiverse. I swear, except for that one guy at one period of time.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah, but he didn't really say racist stuff, did he?
Oh yes.
Oh, he did.
Oh
yeah.
Especially
to
between me. Well, no. Especially to me, because I was the one that was the worst to him, and he was just turning it on me and called me all kinds of
on social media,
all over the place.
Called out
on me.
Devlin.
Okay.
Yeah. No. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, racism. It's a good topic, though.
Yeah.
Now, can I say one thing real quick? Yeah. And this is not a Devlin story.
This is your podcast.
I was home from college. My mom lived in Leesburg, Virginia, and I'll never forget. I'm from the city, so we lived in this development where this beautiful field outside. And I kid you not, I'm walking the field. I'm like 19, 20 years old. I'm still a young kid. And I swear out of nowhere, this deep, deep rooted hate voice came out of nowhere. And remember, it's a development, so I don't know where it came from. And they said, get out of here, N-word. And I think that was the first, and it was deep. So this guy was older. Like you could tell, like I could tell he was older, probably 70s, 80s. And he said, get out of here, N-word. And that's the first time racism broke my heart a little bit. Like, damn, I'm just sitting here chilling. Like I'm a good kid. I'm in college,
Exactly.
Now, what I'm happy now is that it's 30 years later and he's probably dead.
That showed him,
more than likely he's dead.
Silver lining, right? Okay, so for those of you out there in the Multiverse, quick announcement: new storefront, Jacob's brand. All right, hold on. Let me get my that's my bad again. I know. Jacob's brand. We are now in Jacob's brand as well. You guys can go on the storefront in there and see this live. We are also live in all of the storefronts currently.
Is Catherine in there right now in her storefront?
I don't know. But yeah,
it's the city, Utopia.
Yeah, all of them. Mr. Harmony's Island.
Mr. Harmony Island, Iceman.
Yep, we're in there. All right, so we wanted to talk a little bit today about racism, and actually this was pretty crazy because this was another surprise. Hey, Doc, you wanna? Doc jumps out. Hey, you guys ready to talk about racism? Let's go. Well, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
And
so
there's
then,
reasoning.
okay, I'm just going to throw this out there,
Sure,
Doc. I
sure,
get
sure.
to throw you under the bus a little bit. So we were discussing this throughout the week, different times. Oh, we're going to be doing it this week, and Doc's, I got some stuff to say. We're going to dive into it, and then we're talking on Friday. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah. So then I'm flying back. I got back early this morning, so I'm here, and then so wake up and getting podcast ready. I get a call from Mike. I get a call. We're talking. Hey, are we doing the podcast? Yeah, we're doing the
Because I figured
podcast.
you
It's
just got home. I didn't know if we were still
two
going to do it.
2:00.
Yeah.
Or 5. But yes, we are doing the podcast. So all right, cool. All right, blah blah blah. So
Doc calls us.
ring ring. What's up, Doc? Hey, are we doing the podcast? It's Memorial Day.
What are you fools doing it on Memorial Day for?
He goes, it's Memorial Day, guys. Are we doing the podcast?
Well, Memorial
Yes,
Day
we're
weekend.
doing the
Sorry.
podcast. Yes, we're doing the podcast. Yes. I mean, did we stop the podcast for your Super Bowl?
It's everybody's
For
Super
your
Bowl, but
Super
yeah.
Bowl? No, it was his. But no, we are. Yes, hey, Honey Bear.
Hey, Honey
So-
Bear.
Trying to show this in the screens. Okay, so if you go Serenity Cove, if you go into Tri-Virtual Serenity Cove, it's in there. Just throwing that out there. Doc, so why did you want this topic, racism, now?
It's not even about now. It's all the time because ever since, and this is how I was raised. Like,
Well, can we back up 1 second?
sure,
Because I kind of want to start it out with what our definitions of racism and
gotcha.
bigotry are.
That's true.
So can Doc take over on that? You're gonna
Hey, Doc.
we're gonna throw
Yep.
out the actual definition. So when we
Wait,
talk about
hold
it,
on, Iceman, real quick before you start that, Doc. We're gonna hear his sultry voice now. Here we go.
let's go.
Alexa, define racism.
Racism is usually defined as a belief or doctrine that inherent differences among the various human racial groups determine cultural or individual achievement, usually involving the idea that one's own race is superior and has the right to dominate others, or that a particular racial group is inferior to the others. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for racism.
Did you hear that pretty good?
Yeah, we did. It's so superior. The key
The key word is a
word
superior
there that
race over
I am
another.
superior over you, and therefore you are less than, or you are not ever going to be better than me,
Yeah, as good as I am. Yeah.
as good as I am, or
Bring
be
it-
able to achieve the things that I can achieve because I'm superior.
So bringing up racism, we looked up bigotry to actually see what the difference is, because people are called bigot, they're called a racist. So go ahead, Doc.
Alexa, define bigotry.
Person's opinion on a certain topic can be affected by bigotry, which is when someone shows complete intolerance for another person's point of view, religion, or race. This can lead to discrimination against people who think differently from the majority.
I love you, Alexa.
She don't care. So bigotry, the difference is
She said no. That's nice, Doc.
so the
bigotry.
difference. Go ahead.
What did you get out of it? What was your?
Well, I
what
got
was
out of
your
it.
key?
It's not about a race. It's about any ideology, any beliefs, any kind of system like that. And it's more of a I don't like you because you like the Eagles football team. So you could be a bigot. You could have bigotry towards that. Like it doesn't have to be a race
a
necessarily.
hatred and
It could
and
be
then looking
hatred
down on 'em, and
yeah,
then-
on based on other than race. Also,
race, right?
Mhm,
Race and
mhm.
culture. So it's a little different. So Doc,
Yeah.
growing
Go
up,
ahead,
what
Doc.
did you?
Sorry about
What
that.
did you growing up? Your racism stuff. Come on. What was able to mold your mind to where
To not be
you see it
racist.
differently?
My mama, my dad.
Good parents. No, that's good. That's good.
So here's the
There you
thing.
go.
I've never, and I think sometimes it's in you, right? Like some people have certain things that are instilled within them, right? I've never looked at white people, Spanish people, Asian people. I've never looked at them as bad people. It's never been. So that's why I don't understand the stupidity of racism. And yes, if you're racist, I'm calling you an ignorant piece of, I'm doing it. Because my thing is, you're basically not liking somebody because of their physiology, as if they had a damn choice.
Right.
Yeah,
They were
you don't
born,
like them 'cause-
they were born that way, just like
They're
Lady
born that
Gaga,
way.
whatever. They were born that way.
Yeah,
Right.
we're born that way.
And the geography of their ancestors. It's like the dumbest thing that man has ever created that allow us to flow into all this sectionalism. Like I like you, I don't like you because you're a Democrat. I don't like you because you're a Republican. I don't like you because you from North Philly versus South Philly. Like, gangs, this block,
Right.
that block. Like, come on, I'm an Alpha Phi Alpha. I'm supposed to not. Well, that's not true. We love the Divine Nine. We love each other. We just have friendly jokes. My
Thank you
point
for
is there's this
bringing that.
division thing where it's just created, and it's culminated to this ridiculous stupidity that people actually think they're smart or they're better than being racist. Racism has never helped anyone. That old man that said that to me back in the day, he dead as a doornail.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that, because his voice was deep. Like if this was the 50s, I'm lynched. 40s or whatever it was, because it was in his voice so powerful that it scared me and it made me sad at the same time. I remember drooping my head and just taking a walk, and I was in a daze for a minute because it was that deep. I never heard it that deep.
Right.
You
And
know?
that deep hatred.
Yeah.
And
Like, for what?
it's different. Yeah. Like I'm just walking by you. Did I say something to offend you? Did I hurt your feelings?
But
Did I call you out of your
here's the other
name?
part though. If your raggedy ass fell down the stairs and couldn't get up, and I was the only person there, you'd ask for my help.
Exactly. Yeah.
They'd expect it.
Because of your need. Because of their need. So, and again, what is it? It's selfish. Is that, what we can say? Are we not thinking of other people? Are we that empathy, that understanding?
No, we're done with empathy in this country.
Empathy gone.
In the
Yeah.
world.
Well,
in the world, I'm sorry.
and it comes to like, kind of off topic a little bit, but like me, I was born, or not born.
Well, I was getting. Can I ask you a question real quick?
Me?
Why I was getting that, which is going to lead into why you're saying what you're saying. Why do you like me and Doc? No, I'm just kidding.
I know, yeah, you like me.
Well, you're black.
Yeah, I know. But
there-
no, what for someone that is I don't even know how to put it.
Well,
Go, Mike.
it's easy for me to say this sitting here discussing this. Like, I feel I don't see race, right? I feel that way. So meeting you guys, when I first met Doc, I didn't think anything about race at all. We were talking about healthcare, right? So that's where like my mind went with, okay, he's making this healthcare thing in the multiverse. That's awesome. And then he, handed me off to Devlin. Like, I can't talk to you no more. You talk to my friend Devlin.
And then go run the streets with
Yeah,
him
and then go
for
make me
me.
some money. But which we're still doing. But
Right. Yes, I
but
got
no, then
two
I
for you,
met
Doc.
him, and then he's all about
got
like
two.
business things like that, right? So never once did race come into it, right? And I could tell Doc, I could tell that he was black just by the way he talked,
His
right?
sultry
All
voice.
sexy.
I wasn't gonna say sexy, but yeah. But anyway, like I was brought up in a military family, and all of us on base, all of our kids were all together. Like we're on the base together. And military, you go all over. So you had a lot of mixture of cultures and of races. Black people wearing white. Marrying white people. It's just like all of them, Koreans. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's normal.
And so when we were all together as like we were just children, like we're just kids,
Right.
and our parents are what they are. I think I told this in another one, but I got a rude awakening when I came back from England, and I went to Louisiana, and there are some racists in Louisiana.
You don't say.
It goes both ways. It goes both
You
ways.
don't say.
And it was like I immediately started talking to this one guy, and he happened to be black, and then some later on, like a week later, these other guys like, hey man, how come you keep talking to him? I was like, what do you mean? I was like, he's in my class, and he goes, but he's black, and I'm like, okay, like I really didn't I was like, yeah, I know that, right? Like it's
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Tell me something I don't know.
Right, like it's a fact, right? Like it's not like a bad thing. And he goes, man, you just got to stick with your own. And then I was like, I need to stick away from you. That's what it is. Like I already know this is going to be bad.
You are not my own.
And then, but see, like I can tell that story, and someone else that might be a little racist on the opposite way, right? They may be black going, oh, you're just saying that because you're a white guy, blah blah blah, right? You're trying to fit in. And then I could say, well, I got two black guys that I host a podcast with, and they'll be like, oh, now you're gonna drop the I got black friends. I'm like, but my friend's Filipino. I got a Filipino friend too. He's like, oh, now you're not, now you got another race.
You get to throw everybody in there. You're just trying to get everybody.
Yeah. There was a show And I'll never forget this. And I almost wished I was in the audience. And it drove me nuts. It was Oprah, it was something like that. Uh, White kid was on there and he was speaking real urban, real urban.
Okay.
And so all said, "Oh, you acting black." Here's the thing. That's where the kid was from. What the hell is he? What is he
That's
supposed to
his
do? Talk to
environment,
that's his
right?
environment. So
It's like
then a
you live
black
in
guy,
England, you're gonna get a British accent, you know?
Yeah.
a black guy stands up and he says something. You know what he said? I just can't
Yes.
necessarily formulate, but he's acting black. I'm like, bro, you got up speaking intelligent and articulate. Are you acting white? And I wasn't in the audience, obviously, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, what are you talking about? You're sitting here asking
Right.
an articulate question, straightforward, no problem. So are you acting white? But nobody formulated that. And I just thought what he said was so stupid. And that's how one of the things that helped formulate the way I am. Like, dude, like what are you talking about?
Well,
That's where he's
Yeah.
from.
Bananas.
I look at it as you got to know your crowd that you're in also, right?
Mhm.
Like, so when you talk, like I feel very comfortable with these two. I feel comfortable with my friends that I know, and we can actually joke about our differences, and we don't hate each other about them. We talk about them. Like,
Yeah. What were you eating before earlier, Doc?
I was eating watermelon,
Yeah.
a big old spoon, a
Yeah.
half of it in a big old spoon.
And
and
what was next to it? And
what
what
did
was
my
next to it?
sister serve you, Devlin?
Watermelon chicken, macaroni and cheese,
That's what I'm
and
talking about.
and
Get
she
it.
wanted to, and she specifically said, "I'm representing," and I said, "I bless you for representing. I love me some
That's all. I
watermelon
was eating watermelon this morning.
chicken and mac and
It
cheese. I
was
love
on
all of
sale.
them. So
I
bring
get it.
it." And
I go to barbecue. I bring mayonnaise, and you guys bring watermelon. I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know.
But
yep,
we just want people to understand when they're watching the show that look, man. And look, here's the other thing that people may not realize. Iceman and I, we have different political views. Do we need to fight and
yeah.
try to
Thank you.
Yes, we
like
do need to fight. I
do,
mean,
do
no,
we
we
need to
don't.
hate
We
do
don't.
we need to hate each other over that? No. I mean, it's just not it's not worth it. Racism has never helped anybody except the people as slave owners and like Tobacco Road and we built up all that stuff and then they, denied it then later on. But listen,
Right. But
at the,
some people, I guess,
some
did
people did benefit.
benefit from.
But now it's kind of like we got to just move on as a people, all of us. No,
Mhm.
as a human race. I'm sorry,
Human.
not as a
Yep.
people, as a
Yep.
human race.
Hey, speaking of which, hey, I just real quick, I was up in Seattle staying with my brother, and hopefully Beth is watching. Hey, I hope you're watching, Beth. Hey. And I went to go visit her son, and we're hanging out, and great guy, great. He's amazing kid, not 30, but I mean, amazing guy. And we were talking, and the rate afterwards, his mom was telling me, Beth, we are driving, and he says, he great kid, and the race, and doesn't see it, and you can tell that he just gets along, and he's just that kind of guy. And she goes, yeah, one of the phrases that he uses just which gets you can't eliminate anyone or isolate. You're just a great human being. So when he would address someone, you're just a great human being. You're awesome. You don't, it's not race. It's just, you're a great human. And that's how we should look at people.
Well, I would never use
Either you're a person that I can hang out with, that goes along with my
You gotta
values,
stop
that goes,
Devlin. We gotta have a button for him.
but because I'm talking too much. I
We
know.
need a button for Devlin.
So yes,
It's like a debate. You got 2 minutes, and then you're cut off. No,
but
like,
but seriously, okay, wait, I gotta say Rolo real quick.
No,
So
you got it.
Rolo said I have the same experience like Mike, military brat, did not really see racism till we were back in Texas, going to school at the local high school. Yeah, and when you jump into an environment that is completely opposite of how you've been raised or how you
no, it's
you
good. No,
can see
it's okay. He
you
brought
can see
Rolo into
that
it.
racism
He
right
brought
out of the
Rolo
bat.
into it. It's okay.
You can see, yeah, because he brought Rolo in. Oh, is that
Racist
it?
against Devlin.
No, you're a bigot. You're a bigot.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
got
bigot.
bigotry.
you're a bigot against Devlin.
No, I'm kidding, Dev. Do your thing,
I
man. I'm
know,
totally
no,
kidding
but
with you.
seriously, but yes, you can see it, and you drop it in the environment. You're like, whoa, you can see it
Well,
right away.
when I would meet someone, let's say I met you and we're getting along good and stuff, I would never, I wouldn't use that terminology. Oh, you're a great human, right? I'd be like, oh yeah, he's a great guy. Like I wouldn't say he's a great black guy, right? I wouldn't say he's a great, guy with glasses. Like I wouldn't use those characteristics to describe someone. I was like, oh, he's a great guy. She's a great girl, whatever, But yeah, I probably wouldn't use the word human being, my own vocabulary. right? But I wouldn't, I mean, that would be better, I guess, if we all said it that way. But anyway,
Yep.
go ahead.
Yeah, I agree, Rollo. Friends forever. We've been friends and buddies, like, and they even got
Friends
they even
forever. Who said
yeah,
that?
and they even invited me into the Horseman. All I got to do is get the
No.
tattoo.
Oh yeah,
That's
we
there.
did.
I got to get the
Okay.
tattoo. It's so all right.
But we got Keith in the running. You got to remember Keith's in the running to be with
Yeah,
the
he's
fourth
not gonna go get a
horseman.
tattoo. He ain't gonna go get a tattoo. He's all right.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get tattoos?
Huh? So I got to be one of the horsemen because there's 3, and the other one he didn't get a. It's supposed
He
to be
didn't get a
4
tattoo.
horsemen,
Four
and he didn't
horsemen.
get a tattoo, so he didn't
We have
qualify
a
as a
group called
horseman.
we call ourselves the four horsemen.
Yeah, and
Me, John, John, John and
You're not helping
Rolo.
with the racism argument, because then like the devil.
Well,
You're not really.
need we
But
don't
bro,
we have
you're not helping.
we have 2
We're trying
white
to bring
guys.
people together.
We have
Oh,
2
Lord have
white
mercy.
guys and a Filipino. We do need a black member.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
I want to be diverse as possible. Do those check marks.
No.
Hey, wait, hey, Doc.
Yeah.
Remember when we were talking on Friday? What
What
was
was that?
what?
On the
What? And the fat boys?
on the DEI hire.
It's a DI, right. Yeah, we only brought Iceman on to make us look good and get money.
Yeah, that's it. It was all. Yeah, we needed some of his kind.
We need to be politically correct or incorrect. I don't know which one it is.
Whatever you call it.
Whatever
So
you call
again, so this is funny. So no, do you guys have something else? Because I don't want Doc to hit the button. I don't
you
want Doc
paused
to hit
for
the
us.
button.
We
Damn,
get an
Iceman.
applause
Go
for
ahead.
that.
Go get the applause.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah. Doc giving up the spotlight. I mean, Devlin.
You didn't help it there
Devlin
either.
giving the
Look alike.
spotlight.
I messed up right
Okay.
there.
So all of our fans out there that keep talking about why isn't Devlin stop talking? Now it's happening. It's happening.
Iceman.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Back to you, Bob. Hey, listen. So where are we at now? Okay, so I came up with this thing. And this, you guys want me to do this now?
Yes, please do.
So, here, this is, I've been waiting to do this for a while.
Yes,
Because I think racism is just so damn stupid.
Yes.
So all you stupid people who are racist, and yes, I'm gonna say you're stupid because you were raised wrong. And if you think you're racist and you're young, you need to really take a look at. You can't have, I hate these people, but this one's my friend, so he's okay. Doesn't work like that. If you're walking down the street and a bunch of Asians whoop your ass, you can't hate the whole race. If you walk down the street and some Spanish people, black, whatever it is, you can't hate the whole race. That's dumb. First of all, you're not better than everybody. Let's be clear. You're not. When you die, you go off like everybody else. If you die in the middle of the street, you're going to rot like everybody else. So you're not a better individual. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because racism is stupid and it makes no sense, no matter how you try to put some Bible on it or try to talk to your friends or this, that, and the other. You teach me something, you teach Iceman something, you teach Devlin something, we all learn it, All right, so here we go. So racist people, I'm going to need you to not be racist out of convenience. If you're going to be racist, doesn't matter white, black, Puerto Rican against Mexican, Asian against Korean, it doesn't matter. If you're going to be racist, I need you to be racist, but this more so pertains to Americans because, we're really that melting pot. Here's the thing. Stop watching the Olympics. Stop cheering. Keep your ass home and do not pay attention and stay away. Listen to what I'm saying.
Listening. This is interesting. Okay.
I need you to stop because if you're going to be a racist, I want you to always be a racist. Don't be a racist when it's convenient. Okay. If you get a promotion at your job, I want you to look into who gave you that permission or who was a part of it. And even though that promotion will help you benefit your family and more groceries to buy next job, I'm going to need you to deny that promotion. Okay.
Let it go.
I'm going to need you. If you get into a car accident and you're dying, okay, and the ambulance comes and it happens to be somebody of the, people that you're racist to, I'm going to need you to tell them to go and not help you out. I'm going to need you to bleed out. Okay. If you need a transplant, kidney, liver, whatever it may be, I'm going to need you to look into that transplant and make sure it was not handled of anybody of any particular race. And I want to make sure the surgeons, the nurses
stand by your beliefs.
Stand by your beliefs. So I'm going to need you to probably drop that and leave that transplant for somebody else. Here's the other thing. If you get shot in the middle of the street and you're bleeding out and you're dying and the cop happens to come and they're part of the race that you don't like, white, black, Spanish, Mexican, whatever it is, happen to be a Mexican police officer, I'm going to need you to sit there and bleed. Okay. If you're in a war.
And don't expect him to chase him.
Yeah. Don't expect him to go after the people. No. All right, man. I got a few more.
So, no, I wasn't going to say nothing.
If you're in a restaurant and you're ordering food and you want to sit down and enjoy your meal, if the waitress happens to be of a race that you like to talk about when you get home and teach your kids bad habits, white, black, Spanish, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna need you to leave the restaurant and not eat the food. Okay. If you're in a fire and you're up there and all that black smoke's around you, your lungs are filling and you're in pain and you're crying and you're asking for help, if that fireman coming up the ramp thing is coming up. If he happens to be of a persuasion that you talk about and raise your kids to be stupid like you, I'm gonna need you to sit in the fire for a little bit longer until somebody of the proper persuasion shows up. I'm real quick. If there's a natural disaster and you're under a building and you're suffocating, you're dying, I'm gonna need you to ask the people before they dig you out of their ethnic persuasion to make sure you're comfortable with who's raising you. Let me see if there's long lines or something like that, and you see people of a different ethnic persuasion. I'm gonna need you to get out the line and start over again. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying stuff like that. I mean, if you're
Reverse racism. Yeah.
yeah, I need you really to really focus and be racist, and don't be racist when it's convenient. Don't be racist when somebody's there to help you and you talk about them behind their back or their family or people like them. It's not the race, you dumb. It's not the race.
Oh, I don't have a beeping.
Okay? It's the individual that you have a problem with, or those individuals. It's not the race.
Yeah.
I'm actually angry.
Don't get angry.
Yeah.
Don't get angry.
I think it just bothers me. I just need you to bleed out. Like, the world's a better place to me without you.
So I think the problem is that there are closet racists, right?
Right.
Like all
Right.
those
Yes.
scenarios you talked about, they're not going to say anything to the white waitress or the black waitress. They're not going to say anything publicly. When they
Nope.
leave and go home, they're going to talk to their family. Man, did you see the way she handled my food? You know she hates me, and that's why we hate them.
And then after this, we're gonna go to church.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then there's that. I was gonna say about when you said,
And then I'm gonna go to church.
about war. That's what I was. My biological father was in Vietnam and stuff, and I was kind of into the like doing reports about Vietnam. And the one thing you always hear about in other wars, obviously, they were their brothers and sisters in war, and it didn't matter when it came down to it. It didn't matter. Like
Not
you're right
one bit.
next to a black person, whatever, Israeli, it doesn't matter. That person is on the same page as you. The bullet doesn't matter your race, and you know that you're in there together.
Yep,
And you're
yep.
brothers and sisters at arms, or whatever they want. Whatever you
You
want to
eat
say.
together, you sleep
And
together, you
that's one
switch off,
thing.
you look out for each other. After you go to sleep, I'm gonna watch your back because then wait, I'm gonna go to sleep. I need you to watch my back. So I trust you. I believe you got more. Bring it.
No, I got war because that was what I was going to say, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, Devin. My
No,
apologies.
you're good. You're
But
good.
I was just thinking about, like, imagine that homegrown. I'm not saying all Louisianans or people are racist or Mississippi, whatever. But let's say you got the homegrown white kid who's from deep Louisiana, Mississippi, wherever, Georgia, wherever, and then he goes and all of a sudden boot camp. You want to treat people of a different skin color or a different race differently. You want to talk about him. You want to have fun. It's funny that we spit in his mashed potatoes or treat him like crap because that's where you're from. But when you get that bullet in your ass, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, whoever's around, help me.
Right.
When you think you're not going to meet your family, see your family again, your daughter, your wife, all of a sudden it doesn't matter racism.
And sadly, it's someone who does have that opinion that gets helped by another race that it might, like, you know what? I've judged this all wrong. Right? Like he really didn't stop helping me. He saved my life. And that one by one, that's how hearts can be changed, even though that's a bad example.
So I'm gonna throw in some multiverse in here and just real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Rollo said something too. Can you please read that, Devlin?
I read it.
Rollo said? No, second.
Never met Devlin until a couple of days ago. Never thought about race. Hit it right off the back. I did. I said friends forever. Remember I said? And then amen, Doc. Honey Bear said that. Amen. And Chrisandra. Hey, girl. Love the special hands clapping Post-its and stuff. I think that's what those are. Hey, and just real quick, in Multiverse, for example, I think if you surround yourself with people that are not like you, the chances are you're more likely to be more accepting of the people around you because that's who you have to be around. And then when you find out how cool they are. So again, you people that maybe might be racist that hang out with only racists, maybe that's why you're racist. So maybe
maybe why you have a low IQ too.
They're in their own bubble.
Get out.
They're not getting out of their bubble.
Get out of your bubble. Get out of your bubble. Meet some people. Go on Multiverse. Get a headset. Go to college. Go to a trade school. Get involved in community events.
Learn something.
dude, get
Well,
involved with people where
so
you can actually see how to treat people.
it's funny
Sorry.
because in the multiverse,
You didn't hit the button, Doc.
what I've noticed, and see, this is what a racist might say, right? What I'm about to say, which is bad, but I would say 90% of the people that I hang out in the multiverse are black. Like I started naming them off, and I'm like, I think it's a smaller list if I pick white people that I know in there. And no, it's true. Like
It
honestly,
is.
like
It really
Sherry
is.
11 Goddess was in there. Like she
Peaches.
Peaches.
Black.
which
Come on,
I didn't
drop
even
some
know
names.
Peaches was black. This is true.
She's
After a
Chicago
while,
black.
someone said something and Peaches reacted to a black comment, and I'm like, wait, why is she saying that like that? And I was like, shoot, oh shoot.
That's right. Oh, she's black. Okay. But yes,
No,
we can go on down the list.
Honestly,
You
I
can
can't
go down
tell.
the list. There
Yeah.
is a ton of them.
There,
And you don't care.
no,
It just
I don't
happens to be
care.
that way.
But see, the thing is, if I use that as an example of me not being racist, they're gonna say that's what makes you racist because you only you're compensating, and
Yeah.
that's why you're
Well,
friends
you
with
need to
that
think that way, Mike.
race. What?
You need to not think that way because then you need to keep saying it. Because then you won't want to say it as much. So no, you got to say it all the time. I'm not racist. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, I gotta say that out
You need to
loud.
announce it. I need you to post it
I'm
everywhere.
gonna put that on my profile on
you- yeah,
Facebook.
the
By the
profile.
way, I'm not a racist. I have black friends. Is that how
In
I
the
got it?
multiverse,
gotta-
and most of
yeah,
my
and
friends in the
multiverse black friends.
multiverse, most of my friends in the multiverse are black.
And I got one Filipino.
I have
So
a philosophy
Here we
that
go.
I don't even think people who were deemed in racist environments were actually racist. Elizabeth Eckford, 1957, integration of Alabama schools, right? And there's this iconic picture of her walking through, and you have the white people in the back at her, like really, really getting in and really like, sneering at her. I almost think about the Forrest Gump aspect, like where Forrest Gump was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't think all those people, and this may be a little controversial, I don't think all those people behind her were racist. I
no,
think
no,
I think there was a
so
few
either.
of them. I think there's a few of them. Like this is a little girl trying to go to school. I don't get it. But
Yep.
they might have been with the crowd
It's
because
the peer pressure. I was gonna say
okay,
that.
and this is what we're supposed to do. Okay, hate the little girl,
Right.
and I feel stupid, but I'm rolling with the crowd.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Because
and then
they don't
think
want to
about
be.
that when you go home.
They see what's happening to that girl, and once they say, "I'm going to side with her," I know what camp I'm in now. They're
Yep.
going to look at me the same way.
Yep.
And then they don't want that. They don't want that, especially when we're talking about kids in
You don't
high
want
school.
that.
You don't want that.
And they come at you, right? If you're not
Yeah,
on
what
this
the
side,
hell?
whatever race.
What the
If
hell?
you go the other way, it goes, yeah, what the hell? What you like that little girl? Right? I ain't gonna say the words, but I'm saying, and now they're on your behind. It's like, so now you got to live.
Right.
And you know where I get
Doc,
that from?
real quick. I just your presentation
Yeah.
Which one?
about racism.
That rant. Your rant.
My rant?
We need to clip that whole rant.
I need that rant.
As a clip. Yeah,
I
5,
like that
6
rant.
minutes.
That
there
was a
some
very
more-
good
there was-
rant. Yeah.
I'm from the inner
already
city.
said those.
I apologize.
Cassandra?
This is
Love this
definitely
speech.
passionate for me.
Love the special. Yeah, Cassandra. I put that on there. I said
Cassandra, love her.
Cassandra. Yeah.
Well, our husband. I'm sorry, Chronic.
I
when I
like
say love, I
Cassandra.
mean love in a
I
different
don't
way.
like Cassandra.
love
I
it.
don't
like
love
Cassandra.
Chronic.
I
Right.
love.
Yeah,
Chronic.
love
I
it.
don't know what's
I
going on.
I grew up in a neighborhood, and I always say Irvington, East Orange, stuff like that, Essex County, New Jersey. What I noticed is that not all the kids were bad. I was there because I was not a bad kid, but I did some things that might be considered bad. But I knew in my heart, like, yo, I shouldn't be really doing
I probably
this, right?
shouldn't be doing
But
that.
there were some kids that were legitimately on some stuff. But out of the 10 kids, there might be one that's off the chain that influences the rest.
Yep.
And that's what I noticed. I think racism is the same thing. Your people, not everybody around you is racist.
Exactly.
If you're in a racist environment, I'm saying not everybody around you racist or think that how you think. So that's what makes you stupid because you don't even recognize the people around you. It's just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
what's a racist name? Jethro? Shouldn't say that.
Jethro.
Jethro.
Okay.
Jethro.
Okay, Jethro. You know what I mean?
They moved
You know?
to Beverly
Yeah.
Hills.
And Mandy says, "Hey guys."
Mandy.
What's up, Mandy?
All right, Mandy.
Yes. Oh, I'll be putting your blog up today, by the way. Just thought I'd throw that out.
And
there.
Mandy has Mandy DeVault.
What, DeVault Law?
She has this new thing she's trying to develop where we're going to try to work with her the metaverse. Probably you, Devin, because I don't.
Yeah, the
I'm
coffee
not
shop.
Smart.
Wait a second. Speaking of that lawyer that we're working with, since we're talking about race, she's black also, or like I don't
She's
even know.
She's
man, Mandy gonna curse
Mandy.
me out.
I
Mandy
know,
texts me,
man.
and she's mixed.
Mixed.
And
She
this
is
is
mixed.
not why
Like I'm saying, I don't
She's
know.
mixed.
why you put us in the
No,
spot
she's.
like that.
I
I don't
know.
know. She's
And,
she's
and
wonderful.
But see, my point is, it doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't
right,
matter.
right.
It doesn't matter.
Why
I'm
are you
still
asking
working
me?
with her, and I don't
Why?
even know.
Right.
So
That's
what
my
he's
whole
okay?
point.
So what he's saying is that he's chose to not leave the scene. No, I'm just kidding. No, yes, Mandy. Thank you.
Yeah, she's
Oh
wonderful.
yeah, she's
Come on,
she's
doesn't matter.
actually
all the time.
watching. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
thank you.
apologize.
I know. I was
I
like,
apologize
what are you asking
bringing
this
that up, but
question?
She's an educated woman, and that's
Yes,
I
all
yes.
that
don't know.
matters.
I'm
She's
not
a
saying
lawyer.
she's
A
not.
No,
wonderful human.
that's not debating
An
against you. I'm just talking
amazing
about
human
overall. When
being.
we talk about the racist people,
She's
Yeah.
like
an
it doesn't
amazing human
matter.
being.
She knows her she knows her law. She went to
Mm-hmm.
school. She knows
Yep.
what she's doing. You walk in there, shouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm not going to talk to you because I think this or I think that. Hopefully she never has
Well,
to
and
deal with it.
that's another thing is business, right? If you're racist and you have a business, are you gonna count out all the different races that you're against,
Yeah.
and you don't want them as a patron? You're gonna fail.
Yeah.
It's
No
just
matter how you
like
look at it.
yeah, it's just like politically, like okay, I hate
Depends on
all
what you're selling.
Republicans. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I mean,
No.
depends on what you're selling,
See now, how can I be serious? I'm trying to do a serious
I know.
conversation.
I mean, let's be serious.
Yes, Mandy. I see. Okay. Mandy
But-
was like, I'm not saying nothing is pretty much what she's saying. But okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. No, see, that sounded bad too. That's good. Don't say nothing, Mandy. Yeah, that's bad too. No, but like you want everybody to buy your product, right? You
Right.
want everybody to buy it. If I'm selling
depends what you're
pencils and
selling.
pens, I don't want people to say, oh, let's see, Iceman, he's white. Oh, I don't support white business, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy from him.
Doesn't even make sense.
I don't
Not at all.
don't want that, right? And it
All right,
goes
hold
the
on,
other way too.
on. Doc has some more. Go on.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
He's looking at his notes,
I just had my rant, and it was just like basically they all come down to if you need life-saving help, and it's anybody of a race that you talk about, and you make the deplorable in your mind, you need to just stand there and just bleed out, and wait until somebody gets there.
I think there's a
can help you.
slogan in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I think there's like a little
Bleed
slogan.
out. Just bleed out.
Bleed out.
Bleed out.
Don't
All right.
get help. Don't.
Yeah.
If I'm walking across the street and you're just a bona fide, I hate every race in the world, or I don't like, or you're gonna talk about me behind my back or something like that, and you need my help, let me walk on past. Don't bother me. Why should I stop? I need to know that.
Yeah, right
Well,
out the gate.
so
All right,
also I
real
do.
quick, I gotta say some love to some people real quick.
Okay, real quick.
I got Donna. Hey Donna, hi guys. Good to
Hey,
see you. Yeah.
My mom did have a question. Did she
Yes,
ask
Rolo,
it?
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Rolo said money is green no matter
Facts.
whoever it comes
Yep,
from.
money's
Bingo,
green. That's a
bingo.
good one. That is
You
good.
are correct. I love you all.
Racism
You're
is
all
just so
amazing humans.
stupid.
Yes,
It just makes no
Cassandra said
sense.
we're all amazing humans. Yes,
So-
we are.
My mom did. She didn't ask the question, but she did ask me to bring it up if she forgot or whatever. So there's a lot of slurs that are about different races, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was wondering. She goes, "How do you two feel, right? The hosts, when you hear people using the N-word around you, does it make you feel any different? When you hear it, do you think they shouldn't? No, I'm just like, do you think
No,
they shouldn't say it?
that is a
Good answer.
very
or
good
is
question.
it okay to say?
Very good question.
Because I know
I'll let
my
you start,
opinion.
Doc.
I know my opinion.
I'll
I
let you
went around
start,
with my
Doc.
son.
It's a slippery
I'll
slope
let you
because
go, Doc.
it's become so included in the jargon. Can I do a quick story?
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
real quick. I don't write that word. So I got a buddy named Brian I went to college with. But then there's Brian, who's a school teacher in my neighborhood. Brian texts me and asks me something stupid. I was like, yo, Nick, Brian, the school teacher, hits me back. I think you meant this was somebody else. And Brian is third grade school teacher, really, and I felt so bad. But here's the thing.
You never texted really.
Dude, yeah, I've never texted him, but I had his number because he was in the neighborhood. Look, the whole point is that it's a slippery slope, right? It's
Mhm.
not good. There's certain circumstances where it's not good, and it's probably not good in certain people's opinions, never. But it's just a part of it, and I don't say it often, but I have said it, and it's really hard to get a definitive discussion on that because it's
It
hard. I
is.
don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
my
for me,
friends,
for me personally,
yeah,
I'm with Doc on that. I can use it at times. I have used it, or I do use it at times, and there are times where I look at it in the context that it's being used by even us or other people, and the way that they use it, and I look at it and go, nah, bruh, you probably shouldn't be saying it like that, and
that's the
don't
trigger,
do
right?
that. Yes,
It's the
don't even go
way
there.
somebody says it.
Yeah.
Like somebody can use that around me. I'm sorry, Iceman, but somebody can use it and there's nothing taken.
Mhm.
Even if they're of a different race, it's not really taken because they're saying it in a kind of a whatever hip hopish, slangish, whatever type of way. It's no big deal. But the difference is when you're like when I was rolling to my office in Rittenhouse Square one time, I remember a guy was having an argument with a black person, and he turned around and said, "Hey, F you," but he said it deep. Like there's emphasis on those words.
Yes,
I
and
literally
they
thought
cut you,
about getting out my car.
and they cut you.
He was right there, just walking past me,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Nah, I'm
Yeah,
cool.
it
I'm
cuts
gonna
you
lay
deep.
that. I'm gonna
It
let that.
cuts you deep.
It's a little cut. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
little."
So real quick, Mandy, yes, you wrote a book called Racial Healers.
Mandy did?
Mandy did.
Yes, I will send you guys a copy. And she's
Wow.
white. By the way, she said she's white. I'm just throwing that out there.
Mandy's white. I didn't
That's
know
what
that.
that I'm just quoting. I'm reading on
No,
here,
no. The funny thing is,
and
I
I'm
didn't know.
white. Now you do.
See, that's
And
great. I think that's great that
I
nobody
thought she
knew.
was mixed. It's a fact.
hey, and thank you, Donna. You're welcome for the answer. I hope we was able to answer your question.
I'm not,
So I
I
hope,
didn't get a chance to answer
because
that question.
you're not black. So
Ah,
Whoa.
she specifically, you
she
did
did say she did. She
specifically
talked to you asking the
say,
black
and
guy.
your fingers
You're
did
not
this.
included. You ain't got to be in
No,
everything.
I got an
Fingers
opinion
did
though.
this.
As a white man,
Go
You're
ahead, Rick.
not in the middle, and I'm just kidding.
I am in the
No,
middle.
I know
If you're
actually you are.
looking at the
Exactly,
screen,
you are.
we're
All
like the
right.
Oreo cookie
You
right
do
now.
have an opinion. Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
we're the Oreo cookie. So okay, I don't like it at all. I've had a discussion with my son about it. My thing is, if a one group of people can say it, I think everybody should say it. Could not should be able to, with the same
Okay, I got you.
repercussions, because it's just like when girls are saying, "Oh, she's such a B word," and they're being playful. That's fine, right? They're okay. But then you could say she's such a, and so that, like you said, Doc,
No
the
context.
emphasis on the word,
Emphasis.
right? So there are, rap songs with the word in it, right? And but a white person really can't say those out loud. They can't. So you're making a product, just like I said, you're trying to sell stuff, but you don't want certain people to be able to enjoy it. So you're throwing that word in there, and as a white person, I can't use it. I can't say it,
Right.
right? Like
I've
that's
seen the videos where on TikTok or whatever, when the black dude's in the car sitting next to the white guy, and the rap song comes on, and it's and then is
see,
he gonna say it?
I don't.
Is he gonna
Me
say it?
personally, I don't like that.
And I don't either.
I understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
our perspectives are
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay, my personal opinion, because I was talking to my daughter too about this.
Sure.
I don't like the word at all. So I'm not going to use it. And this is true. I don't think I've ever said that word because I've grown up with never
Right.
saying that word.
Right.
Right. So,
And you know what it means.
well,
And you
and it's
know,
bad. It's a bad
how it
word.
affects.
In
Yes.
my opinion, it's a bad
Mhm.
word. But then you
The
get,
context and what it was used for and all that stuff. You know
5 or
it's bad.
6 young black guys and they're just saying the word all the time. It's like, again, racist, same with that word. It's lost its meaning. It used to be a bad thing, right? And so
Oh,
now
it's still
they're
bad.
using it like, well, no, I'm saying racist. It used to be like it had a
Right.
meaning, strong meaning.
Right.
And then now everybody's a racist. So if everybody's a racist, then nobody is, right? And that's the same with
Mhm.
the power of that word, the N word. If someone uses it, and it's just like for me, it's any cuss word. If you're driving down the road and you're going, man, this trip is taking so effing long, that this blah blah, and it's like, where's the emphasis? Why is there an emphasis on? Why do we need to use that curse words?
Mhm.
It's the same thing though. If everybody
Right.
should be allowed to say it if they want, but whatever. But
Well,
like,
you are allowed to say it.
no,
Tools of
I
There
know
just comes
incompetence.
consequences with it.
fine, and that Connor got into that too. He goes, "Sure, Dad, you can walk into a crowd of black people, and say it and
What's
just
up?
yell it out."
I got
And
Yeah.
I go, "I could, right? Okay. I mean, and I do have
You
to
have free
deal with the
will. You
consequences.
have free will.
But the problem is why am I held to a different standard than the group of black people? Why am
Well,
I held to a different standard?
Maybe okay. I'll tell you
That's
this: if you just went into a crowd and yelled it, you would be there would
We
be.
might
But
have to
if you
come get
went
you.
in the crowd and started dancing, grooving, and maybe getting them all involved, and then you say, "What's?"
Nope.
and they
I
probably would give
guarantee
you a
you.
hug.
No, they
No,
wouldn't.
no.
I guarantee you they would not.
Well,
But
you
you,
got to think of where, I mean,
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
these are,
I guess the crowd. I guess it's the crowd. I'm not gonna. I won't judge everybody, but like if I was,
if you're in Brooklyn,
but see,
stay
but
home.
I was just gonna
no.
say, if I was with you guys hanging out in real life with your families, I almost said like I don't think you'd yell at me if I said it, but then I was like, I'm not even gonna say it. So why is that
Right.
even entering
Why
my
put it in
head? I would
right.
never even do that to you guys because I think of it as hurtful to you and hurtful
Exactly.
to anybody.
Hey, I got another word. I got another word, and this was based off of a word that I just read from your mom. It's called respect. Be disrespectful, huh? Why is that a thing? So I'm just going to be disrespectful. So respect is the word.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
well,
what we need to respect each other.
well,
Just
and
just
okay,
respect.
so does that mean like all the kids hanging out, or I use kids, but it could be adults too, but just a group of black people hanging out, calling each other that, just like, oh, just in playfulness, like, is that are they
Hard.
disrespecting each other?
Yeah, I know.
It's hard.
That's
It's
hard.
really a hard
Well,
subject
when you said
because
hard,
it's
because
so
I hear
ridiculous.
that phrase too. Oh, he used the hard R, right? You know,
Yeah, hard N.
and hard N.
Yeah, that hard N.
Oh, okay. I was like, it's a hard N. I don't know anything about racism.
And
I am
and then when they're saying it to be
Yes.
disrespectful, when they're saying it to be,
Right. All
right.
right,
I
guys.
know there's
So
different ways you can take it as
yes.
a playful word among friends,
Yep. Yep.
but
So Chrisandra, she said some stuff too. I hate the word. I grew up in the South, and my family didn't use it, and nobody used it around her, and made sure to say something if someone else did. Stand up for it. That's right.
that's
If
true.
you hear
I
somebody
would.
else say it, say
Yeah,
something.
I would.
Just well, bro, don't say that. Or if you
Yeah,
say
chill with
something
that.
into
Hold it
Alexa
back.
and you're saying something inappropriately, Alexa should talk back to you and say, "Doc, you probably shouldn't talk like that."
Why you got to
I
bring
told her I
Doc
loved
into
her and
it?
she didn't
I know.
respond.
Hey guys, we're gonna wrap up right now.
Mhm.
Podcast number 15. We love you all.
Oh,
Hey, Doc, initiative.
Oh, initiative. So helping every American reconnect together. Do not forget about our initiative for the end of the year with
heart.
Heart.
HEART. Right. I'm sorry, HEART, the acronym that I spelled out or I talked out. We're doing that to help families. And guess what? It doesn't matter if they white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Filipino. It doesn't matter.
They
We're
all
here
got
to
to
help.
eat.
We're going to be set up to try to help people in our
Mhm.
different environments.
And what's our motto? What's our motto for heart?
The chaos we give, it's the giving that we heal. You know, when we heal,
Mhm.
that's our motto. And
Yep.
I hope everybody enjoyed the podcast. And we're very serious. We may joke around and stuff like that, but it's just. And I'm sorry if I said racist people should drop dead. I don't think that really should happen. I think people just need to sit back and take a understanding of what they're projecting out into the world and what they're teaching their kids. And you're supposed to improve each generation, not destroy it. And racism has never helped, never any society. It's never helped, and it's dumb. It's just so
Super
I,
dumb.
dumb.
I heard a thing I was watching some podcast and they said that, I think it was my son that brought it up, but I can't remember. I apologize to the person that brought it up to me, but they said things like that are like 3 generations away. So like your great grandfather was very racist. The next one's going to be less racist. And then pretty soon you're not
Mhm.
racist, but that only matters if you stop doing it,
Right.
because you can
Yep.
continue it in 3 generations also.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it matters
Stop
what's in
it.
people's
Stop
hearts.
your generation.
I did want to say one more thing. We do want to do a part 2 of this with talking with people in the
Yeah.
multiverse.
Yeah.
So if
Great.
you guys are
True.
out
Yeah.
there and you want to talk to us, we are
And
going to
yeah,
actually do some videos inside there because
inside
we really
multiverse.
want
Yeah,
to
and
bring
talk about it.
the multiverse
And
into
I know, Devlin, I know you tried to do it. Yeah, stop it. Stop
No,
it.
no, Rolo,
Okay.
Rolo
Rolo.
said, great
Who wrote
topic.
that?
45 minutes, not long enough. You are correct. Should circle around back and talk. Yes, we are. Exactly what Mike was just saying. So Doc is going to close us out in prayer tonight for our podcast today, as soon as he's going to say what he's going to
Yeah.
say.
What I want to say, and I'm not very good in prayer, so we're going to preface that right now.
Whatever.
So, but I'm going to work on something in my head right now as I say this.
That's why
The thing
I said
about
it.
that was a perfect example with Mandy. I knew Mandy was light skinned for default law. I mean, I knew that, but her race never played a part in me helping set her up in the multiverse. setting her up with you to meet with you.
100%.
It just doesn't work with my brain. Like
Yeah.
it didn't matter that I wasn't really sure.
Yeah.
I thought she was like Italian or something. I wasn't sure. And that's I didn't know, but it did not matter. She's a wonderful person, knows her stuff, and is just a great individual, and that's all I cared about.
100%.
So
I do want to say one more thing. I think my kids, and I'm not saying me and my wife were the greatest parents, but they really were raised with no racism in their heart. And like, I really do. When I look at my kids and the way they talk to people and stuff,
Yeah.
and they
And
don't
I felt
judge,
it.
and
And I
don't-
felt it. I
Yeah.
will tell you that right now. When I got there, the love never stopped, and so it was extended
up.
all the way across. Because sitting outside
Connor, oh
with
yeah, you were out
Connor,
with Connor. Yep.
yeah. Did you say I was?
You were out. I was out for one time, but yeah,
Yeah, and then you went out.
I went out. Right.
You went out. Yeah, after your visit to the porch,
Anyway,
you took a nap right after.
yes.
I don't know how that happened. A long nap.
All
right, Doc.
anyway, but yeah.
All right, Doc,
Anyway, I
it's
just
all
want to
you.
put that a shout out to my
Let's do it.
kids that I'm really proud of them for that. But okay, go ahead, Doc. Sorry.
yeah, hopefully no crosses or
Stop it. Stop it.
I know no churches
Stop it.
start boiling. But here's the thing. I'm not a super religious person. I will tell people that, and honestly, but there are things that sometimes you just have to figure out how to make some improvements in your life. And I'm not the best. I'll probably be doing confessionals every day for the rest of my life. But here's the thing. I want to, God, I want to thank you for bringing us all together and really helping us bring upon this subject and allow us to grow and to continue to bring good, a good show to people across the planet, the earth, however you want to look at it, or just people who listen in, and hopefully we can give them something. And I'm not very good in prayers, but thank you. I appreciate it, and help us grow and continue to prosper and do well and raise our kids and do great stuff. Amen.
Amen.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just gonna throw. I'm not good at praying. I don't know what you talking about.
It doesn't,
I
if
got
people
chills
say
all
that
up and down my spine, bro. You were just talking to him.
at
That's all
my
you were
church,
doing.
they all say the same thing.
You were
They're
just
like,
you had the same mission, the same goal. You just wanted us to be better. You just wanted him to touch us and do the thing. All right, guys. Thank you for the podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Okay. See you in the multiverse.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.